Have you ever discovered that you have an ancestor who's a criminal? Because I have, and they're my grandparents. My dad's parents had 10 kids in total, and then one day just got up and left and didn't come back, leaving all 10 kids in the house. The oldest was 12 years old, the youngest was 7 months. Here's a picture of them with their first 6 kids, so they went on and had 4 more after this. So from what I've learned, they apparently said that they were just going to the movies, and then they just didn't come back. So luckily enough, a caseworker ended up at the house. She noted that the house was very dirty, where all 10 kids were. They didn't leave any food for the kids besides some frozen steaks. And then they ended up hearing from my grandpa the next day, and he said they'd be home within an hour. They didn't hear from them for 3 more months until my grandma sent a birthday card for one of the kids. Apparently there's another situation where my grandma ended up in the hospital, but because they were literally like fugitives on the run, they had discovered who they were, so they called the police, and then my grandparents snuck out of the hospital before the police got there. And then I guess down the line they eventually wanted to get the kids back, but then they came to a decision that they would just take the 6 oldest, and then the 4 youngest would be put up for adoption. But then again, they didn't show up. So then the kids ended up separated into different foster cares, orphanages. My dad and his brother were actually in an orphanage for a year before they got adopted by the Burns family, which is why my last name is Burns. And then my oldest uncle kept tabs on all of the kids, which is great because some of their first and last names even changed, and they ended up all over Canada. So then when they were in their like 20s and 30s, they planned this whole reunion where they all got together at a campground and they all got to pretty much meet for the very first time. Crazy, right?